Okay, this section on 2.4, Developing Rules to Divide Integers, goes from pages 84 to 89. And what we're going to do is take just some basic notes on the division of integers. First thing we want to talk about is that division is the inverse of multiplication. Alright? You can copy all of this down. And I'll show some examples of that, but leave a little space, and let's go number 2. We'll say the same rules of integer signs apply to division as to multiplication. Alright, and we'll talk a bit about that. Let's go up here to division being the inverse of multiplication. If we have a question, say positive 5 times negative 3 equals negative 15, well, the inverse is going to be this. We go negative 15 divided by positive 5 equals negative 3. Or, well, not or, let's go and. We can say negative 15 divided by negative 3 equals positive 5. It's the inverse. And sorry, I don't need brackets here. Alright? And that's what we talk about when we say division is the inverse of multiplication. Number 2, the same rules apply for the signs. And that's basically, we know if the signs are the same, then the answer is positive. Likewise, if the signs are different, the answer is negative. If you remember those rules, division is going to be just, you divide just like you would divide normally without integers. You just have to remember what is positive and what's going to be negative for your answers. Okay? When we look at a division question, let's take that one again. Positive 15 divided by negative 5 equals negative 3. Basically, we look at the parts of it. Positive 15, the larger number at the front, or just the number at the front of the question, is called the dividend. The second part of the question is called the divisor. So you're trying to see how many times this divisor goes into the dividend. And this answer is called the quotient. It's always important to just understand what the parts of a division question are. Now, a division question can be written this way, like so, but it can also be written in fraction form. Alright? And what fraction form looks like is if we take the dividend, positive 15, we put the fraction bar there, and we go negative 5. That's the same as saying positive 15 divided by, this line means divided by negative 5. And what you notice is that we don't have to have brackets. Brackets around the fraction form aren't necessary because they're separated already by the fraction bar. And the answer to this is going to be the same, -3. If the signs are different, right? Different signs equals negative, same equals positive, all right? And that's just dividing can be written in two ways. Single line way or as a fraction, all right? And I think that's all the information that you need to know. It's just now you got to apply it to questions, all right? And check the blog site to find out what your assignments are, because I will put them up on the blog underneath this tutorial.